Hey guys, it's Mike again. Just going to do the latest war recap. So this was for our war versus Reddit Rho. For those of you that don't know, Reddit Rho is actually the clan that me, Sism, Jason and Jake all came from. It was the first Reddit clan I joined, and now we're actually warring against them. So that was really good. We all did really well, pretty much. Well, both sides struggled at the top players. A lot of 1 stars or failed attacks happened. Our Town Hall 9s really need to work on their attacks, including myself. Although I did see a few people trying the 3-star strats like Hogs and Golowipe, and sometimes it didn't work out for you. That's fine. I mean, that's going to happen as part of the learning process to make mistakes. So just make sure you learn from those. But yeah, generally we did very well. So to start on the attacks, I'm gonna do the same as last time, I believe, which is the good ones first, and I'll finish off with the bad ones. So first attack, I'm going to go with our co-leader's attack, which is Sism, attacking Ruben. So I'll put this on now. Alright, so you can see he's using Hogs. He's got a couple of troops here for well, taking out the CC mainly, and then also clean up of his 5s. That's what should go down. So he uses 1 Hog, pulls out the CC. It's a dragon, a couple of wizards. So you know, when there's dragon in the CC, it is really easy to lure, which is great. So he does a good job with using a single Hog to pull it out, and then he pulls it to the side using a couple of archers. And then you can see here he uses the barbs, and then places the witches in behind with the wizards scattered around the edge. Unfortunately, loses that one to a bomb. But you can see now with the constant stream of barbs and the skeletons, he's got the witches and wizards protected here, attacking the dragon, and the dragon's just aggroing onto the skeleton's barbs there, which is exactly what he wants. Okay, so now he's got the CC down. Town Hall 8, no queen to worry about. He's deployed the Hogs 2 locations. You can see they're going to start moving across the base. And he puts the heal spells in advance here. You can see the Hogs are right on the back of the heal spell, and then moving across it, which is great. He's actually used Hogs at Town Hall 8, which not many people do, but it was a perfect base for it, because you can see it's got no double giant bomb locations. So I mean, a couple of you guys, you know, if you've got decent leveled Hogs, definitely look out for that. If there's no double giant bomb locations and you've got level 3 or 4 Hogs, it's definitely a viable attack. A lot of people build their bases to defend against mass drag, which you see all the time at Town Hall 8, but if they haven't got any double giant bomb locations, you can definitely use the Hogs. Just make sure you take out that CC first, or it will ruin the raid. So he goes across the base with the heal spells and the Hogs. Has loads of Hogs left up at the end, and the Hogs do most of the cleanup. I mean, he does still have the witches up as well, which is obviously really helpful for cleaning up the buildings. But to be honest, he could have cleaned this out with the remaining Hogs. So I'll fast forward that one, and you can watch them finish it up for the 3-star. So good job on that one, Sism. Yep, there we go. Finished up for the 3-star. And there's the troops he used. Next one up, we've got a newer member. It's Deggle Hog, and that one was a bit further down the board here. That was, yeah, here we go. Deggle Hog on number 28. I'll load this one up, and he's using Dragloon, one of our most used strategies, especially at Town Hall 8. That is just such a strong attack strategy. What he does great is, you can see he does it up there and down here, is he places the dragons on the corner builder huts. Instead of placing them, in on the base, he places them on the hut to come in, which is a smart move. If you're going for the 3-star, you don't want to, go across the base and then have to potentially come all the way back to the corners for the huts. So it's really good that he took those out early. And at the same time, because they're at each side here, it does funnel for him as well. You'll see that in action now. So these dragons come in here. That one takes the lab. That one takes the army camp, which creates a funnel. And he's taken the furthest AD there with lightnings. And then because of the funnel he's created here, you can see he's got a nice clump of dragons here. The dragons start taking the AD hits, so he throws in the loons. Dragons are taking all the hits, the loons move across, the CC comes out. The loons do take a couple of hits as they start to get close to the AD, but by the time they've actually taken any damage, they achieve their goal, which is just to take that AD out there, and they do actually manage to move across the base as well and get some more defenses down, which is good. But it was mainly just to take out the ADs, to be honest. I mean, once the ADs are down, the dragons aren't going to have any problems cleaning up. When you've got, what is that, 6, 7 dragons up and no ADs to defend, it's pretty much over at that point. So we'll watch these dragons clean up here on the higher speed. Cleans the base easily. Still has 6 dragons left. Yeah, just about on that one's got a tiny bit of HP, but yeah. Great attack from Degelhog. Really good job. Did everything you needed to. Picked the AD to lightning well. Funneled. Took the builder's huts early. Deployed loons at the right time and got the AD with it. It was well executed. Alright, now we're going to recap on a couple of attacks that didn't go so well. You know, highlight some of the points that caused the attack to fail. So we can, you know, avoid making those mistakes again in the future. So let's have a look. The first one I'm going to do is John Redcorn here on Germ Slice. So let's have a look. Here we go, 46%. So he didn't actually get a star on this one. And we'll watch this one in action. First of all, before anything happens, 1 golem, 5 P.E.K.K.A.s. Don't do it. I know you might think, oh yeah, P.E.K.K.A.s have quite a lot of hit points, and obviously they do a lot more damage, whereas golems are literally just tanks. But they're not the same thing, because you know, just with as many P.E.K.K.A.s he's got as well, he does sacrifice a bit on wizards here. So he's only got 12 wizards there, but the golems have a lot more HP than P.E.K.K.A.s. And they do focus defenses, so they're really great for walking up to the defenses and specifically taking the hits, and they can do that for a long time. Obviously P.E.K.K.A.s also take double damage from the Tesla towers, and golems, not only do they have the large amount of HP on the golems, they then break into 2 golemites per golem. So that's further units to tank hits. Thinking about it, let's have a look. He didn't come in with a CC either. Like he doesn't have any clan castle troops in this, which is a waste really, because like you definitely want to be using clan castle troops in war attacks. There's no doubt about it. It's a bonus at Town Hall 9. It's a bonus 30 troops. If you're running 220 troops, which is max camp, that's was it like 15% or something? Probably a bit over. It's just additional troops to go into your attack. You'd be a fool not to use them. He tried to lure with, I think it was like 1 hog. First of all, like 1 hog's not gonna get a 30 CC lure like from here. Well, not at any point in the base, but also if you are gonna lure, try not to lure if you are using hogs, because it's the only way to get the CC out. Try not to lure on the Archqueen side, because the Archqueen will just do a lot more DPS to your hogs, and they're just going to go down before the CC actually pulls out. I think he manages what, like potentially one archer, maybe, is that? Yeah, I think he pulls 1 archer with that hog. I mean, that's not going to help at all in the raid. Okay, then we've got wizards. Wizards coming down first. Never do this. Like, the whole purpose of bringing a golem, well, should be 2 golems, but the whole purpose of bringing golems is to defend these guys. You need wizards up to do the damage. These are the main DPS troop in Go Wipe. You want to keep as many of these alive for as long as possible if you want to do well. Putting them in first like this, they're just getting butchered. Like, nothing's taking the hits for them. They're all just going to take the hits straight away. They're all going to be targeted by the defenses, and they're going to go down really fast. And you'll see that in action now. So, place the wizards first, and then because of placing the wizards first, he's pretty much had to heal spell. He then places the golem, but the problem is because he placed the wizards first, they've already got the aggro on them. So even though he placed the golem, you can see the golem's there now, and the wizards have all died. Like, he has no wizards remaining at that point. Also, because he didn't lower the CC properly, that's come out and that's done a massive amount of damage to his army. So we'll see that now. He's now got no wizards left. His golem's significantly damaged because of CC. These P.E.K.K.A.s come in and just go around the side because they were closer to this collector, elixir collector there. Queen was placed in to go in partially. I mean, that's basically the only good part about this. He places the queen in the right place. King goes round again, just goes round to the side because he should have had 2 golems, like maybe potentially one here, a wizard spread to clear the area, and then P.E.K.K.A.s and heroes coming into the core. That's the point of clearing with the wizards, to get the troops funneled into the middle. But the wizards got butchered, nothing was clear, the CC wasn't pulled. Basically, the entirety of the attack is don't do any of this. So you can see, as P.E.K.K.A.s roam round, his king roams around that way as well. Pretty much the only reason he got as much percent as he did is because the P.E.K.K.A.s went round and picked out the outside buildings. But you're not gonna pick up even a 1-star with that kind of attack, as you can see. So yeah, I'll fast forward that out. It's just the P.E.K.K.A.s now being killed. So 46%. Didn't bring CC, didn't bring 2 golems, didn't deploy it well. Could have brought a jump spell instead of the second heal as well. Definitely a good idea to bring a jump spell and a go wipe. Place the wizards first. Yeah, be sure to check that one out in the game kind of thing. Watch it over and make sure that you're not making any of those mistakes in future. So that's one of the bad ones. And we've also got Adolf on number 6. Let's have a look. Here we go. So this is a 1-star. So it's better than the previous attack we showed. But you still, you don't really want to be picking up a 1-star. So first of all, he didn't lure. He just went in straight away with the golems. And the problem with that is the golem's going to take a massive amount of damage, because you can see that's come in here and the CC troops are going to come out and they're going to be protected in this little pocket, and the golem is just going to take all of the hits from this now. So when the wizards get into range, see its HP just completely drops. Now he does drop the lightning, which, well, to be fair, I'm not a fan of lightning myself. Usually people have wizards in the CC. Lightning doesn't kill wizards, meaning they end up in exactly as you can see here. Is that lightning finished? Yeah, it has. So you've still got wizards. Even the wizards that the lightning hit, lightning doesn't do enough damage to kill a wizard. Like, it won't do enough damage in that small area to kill the wizard outright. So all you end up with is low wizards, but low wizards do the same amount of damage as wizards with full HP. So the only purpose of lightning is potentially to, kill a witch, in my opinion. And, well, he doesn't even kill the witch. So you can see the witch is there still on HP as well. So you've got skeletons coming out, you've got wizards there. And because of that, really, because of the CC, just completely destroys him. Like, this is a prime example of why, if you can lure, always do it. Just because of this reason. His golem went down straight away to the CC. His wizards also went down to the CC. His P.E.K.K.A.s have come in here, but I think they're also going to have problems because you still got the witch up there. So look how long they're dealing with the little skeletons coming out of that witch. They're not actually hitting a building, and then they root round the wrong direction here. Once again, stuck on a skeleton, and then they're rooting round this way. Like, all of this is busted open, but the CC's pulled his troops around this way, and now they're just going off on a merry journey. Like, they're not actually going to head into core at all. He does get quite fortunate that he is able to pick up the 1-star. That could have quite easily been a 0-star attack, but I think these troops here just probably pick up the percentage around the sides. I'll fast forward and we'll see. Let's have a look. Yeah, he starts using a couple of spells to try and bring it in, but at that point it's too late. You're not going to be able to get to the town hall. So yeah, he just about scrapes the 1-star. So yeah, that's the recap there. He got a couple more troops coming in actually. Yeah, it was just archers. They're not going to do anything. So yeah, that's the recaps. Some really good attacks, some really bad attacks. Like I said, generally we did really well versus Rho. They've been, you know, a well-established, verified Reddit clan for a long time, and we did actually pick up the win. Even if it is by 1-star, a win is a win. So you know, good job to everyone involved there. We had really great participation as well. Rho actually saw a full 70 out of 70 attacks. Unfortunately, we had to kick Ish because he didn't participate at all, and we've since spoken with Three Rivers, who unfortunately I think just mistimed it or something and didn't have time to get that second attack in. But you know, fortunately it didn't make a difference, and we were able to pick up the victory. So yeah, good war, guys. Let's keep up the good work. That's a 3-win streak now for us. So keep doing what you're doing. Like I said, Town Hall 9s. You know, I know some people were trying new attacks, but you know, we should be getting at least 2 stars on pretty much every Town Hall 9. There was a lot of 1-stars on Town Hall 9s this war. So you know, ask the mods if you need a hand in regards to what you should be doing for your attack style, and we'll give you tips, draw you a diagram, you know, whatever you need to be able to pull off the attack and feel comfortable. All right, I'll leave it at that, guys, because I don't want to drag the video out for too long. I did change the mic over as well, actually, so I'm hoping the changes I made will actually make the sound quality a lot better for you guys. If you let me know, you know, comment on the video or on the Reddit post if it was better for you guys. I think it's significantly improved though. So hopefully you can hear me clearer now. So all right, I'll see you next war, guys. Bye.